Hello, welcome back. Um, it's been a good day. Today, of course, is Tuesday, which for me means that I play D&D with some friends. And today was a bit different because our DM couldn't make the normal time that we would play, so we started our session 4 hours earlier. So for me, it was from 2 p.m. till 5 p.m., which was a nice change from the usual, because it occurred right in between two meals, so I could have a normal lunch at a normal lunch time, and then again with dinner, so I didn't have to miss a meal or delay a meal or anything like that. It was great. And the session itself was fun. We all had a good time, and yeah, it was good all round. This morning, I took Luna out for another walk. Did the same route as yesterday. I just went to our nearby park, walked around for a little bit, and then came back. It's still quite warm here, so I didn't want to stay out for too long with her, and I wanted to get out as early as possible to avoid the heat, but also avoid the morning traffic, because we have to cross over a few roads to get to the park, and Luna still isn't great at crossing roads. She kind of has a mind of her own when it comes to crossing roads. She knows the route, so she knows where we're going, and she will choose when and where we cross the road, which is really inconvenient when high-speed traffic is involved, because she has a really bad tendency to just divert and start walking into the road. Obviously, she's on a lead the entire time, and I keep an especially tight hold on her when we are near roads because of this behavior that she exhibits. I've tried my best to basically teach her how to cross the road properly, but because we don't do that much walking around roads, over time she's kind of lost that information. She doesn't do what she used to do, because we usually spend our time in open, dog-friendly parks where she can run around and sniff and pee and poop to her heart's desire, and we don't have to worry about any vehicles or anything like that. But it was fine. We had a nice walk. Got back before it became too hot, and there was no thunder today, so Luna was fine. We did have a little bit of rain, but it was just a little bit. It's been mostly sunny and warm weather, so I've had the fan on all day, the window open. Yeah, it's been a nice day. I spent the rest of my morning playing video game, and then of course D&D happened early afternoon, and then after that kind of just spent the rest of the day hanging out with friends, getting up to all sorts of things, none of which I'm going to go into detail about because, well, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there actually, Moving on. um, oh, oops. I just hit my watch against my table. I don't know if you heard that or not. I'm not sure what else to talk about because not much else has happened today. Tomorrow I am looking after Luna, kind of like how I would do on a Monday. I didn't have to do that this Monday, so it's kind of just happening tomorrow instead. But yeah, I think it's going to be another nice day. So Luna's going to be in and out of the house, sunbathing. When she gets too hot, she'll come back inside and rinse and repeat. I have no particular plans. Obviously, I'm just going to be looking after Luna, but it should be a nice day. It's really hasn't been much else going on today. I haven't even had like any interesting thoughts or ideas or yeah, I don't know. I did have a little chat with a couple of people in the group chat that I'm in with the people on my course. Didn't really talk about anything in particular, but a couple of things were brought up. Some people are still working on their pre-course reflection task or whatever the fuck they called it. I've finished mine and sent it off now. Just like a few others have. But some people are still working on it. Some people haven't even started yet, even though the deadline is tomorrow, so hopefully they get it done. Although, to be fair, the deadline isn't like a strict deadline. It's more of a soft deadline where we don't have to get it in by that date, but it's preferred that we do, as long as we get it in before we actually start the course next month. Which, yeah, by the way, almost a month away now. Isn't that crazy how time has flown by? It felt like only a couple of weeks ago I was talking about how it was 3-4 months away, and now we're 1 month away. Well, almost 1 month. Yeah. Damn. I'm really excited. Really looking forward to meeting all the people and just learning something new, experiencing everything that student life has to offer. Looking forward to pursuing new hobbies like climbing. I'm still interested in doing that. Even looking forward to like starting to go to the gym as well. Like, I haven't really been to the gym before. I mean, I've been to a gym. It was more like a leisure center is what they called it. But there were like gym facilities there as well. There was a tennis club there actually, which me and my best friend during primary school, which I have talked about before, pretty sure that was in an audio log. Me and him, we went to that tennis club together. He was actually already there before I knew him, I think. Or at least before I knew about him going. But then once I found out he was there, I was like, oh, well, I want to go do that too, obviously. He's my best friend. I want to go spend time with him. So yeah, played some tennis like early on in life. I don't think it lasted long though. I didn't really get anywhere with it. But I enjoyed it, I think. So yeah. Looking forward to next month. It's going to be a crazy month. So many things are going to happen during that first week. And then obviously the week after, which is the welcome week, that's when everyone's going to meet up and like socialize and stuff. And I'm a little bit, not nervous, but like apprehensive about the welcome week, because there's really only one event that I'm interested in. Well, I suppose there's a few, but like they're not really focused around socializing. They're more just other things you can do. But I suppose a part of me is slightly concerned about how involved I'm going to be with people. Like, normally I'm a very quiet person. I don't speak up much. I prefer to listen instead of talk when I'm like out in public or in a crowd, or honestly even with friends. Like, if I'm not actively a part of the conversation, I will just sit there and listen, usually. And sometimes I won't even listen at all, and I'll just zone out and be in my own world. But like, there's going to be such an emphasis on socializing and getting to know one another during that welcome week that I think it's going to be overwhelming. And I'm worried that I'm going to feel overwhelmed by it all and not want to do it anymore after that, which will then harm like future friendships and relationships with other people. Well, maybe not harm, but like hinder. Hinder's probably a better word. Yeah, I don't know. It's building up the. Oh, I just hit my mic. I'm sorry. It's like, it's building up the confidence to approach people. That's not something I've done in a long time. The last time I really introduced myself to new people in person was when I moved high schools, and I moved into the high school that I ended up graduating from in 2016. That was the last time I ever really met new people. And that would have been 2013? Like at the end of 2013, maybe? So, yeah, long time ago. If not 13, then 14. But still, that was 10 years ago. Like, that's a long time to go without meeting up with people in person, and socializing with them and that sort of thing. Like, my skills in that department have definitely diminished. I'm okay with like meeting people online because there's not that face-to-face aspect to it. But it's definitely like in person, like what's the word? Maintaining eye contact with people is something that I find hard to do in person, especially if I don't know them. Even if I do know them, like, I won't necessarily be like maintaining eye contact. I'll be looking around and like I'll try to, I want them to feel like I'm present and listening, but at the same time it makes me uncomfortable just staring at people. But yeah, I don't know. I'm sure I'm just overthinking it and it'll be fine. Like I said, I'm still looking forward to it regardless. So, yeah, I don't know. It'll be fine. I'm sure. But it's not something I necessarily have to worry about right now. I guess that is everything for today. Surprisingly, I managed to drag this out to 15 minutes. I thought I was going to stop after 6, but here we are. I will be back tomorrow. Yeah, that's all. That is all. I hope you've had a good day and you're doing well and all that stuff. Looking after yourself. I will catch you tomorrow. Thank you for listening, and good night.